What's up, Nail Geeks, and welcome to August's Shimmahs episode. I know I've been like skipping randomly here and there, but like it's just coincided with PR videos that I'm already doing for some of the brands. So, like for example, we've had Royla and Lurid, which I showed them through their new collections dropping. This month we have a dedicated brand post for our Shimmahs custom. If you don't know what I'm talking about, myself and some friends run a Facebook group that is dedicated to shimmer nail polish finish. It's a real chill group. You can post your swatches. Amateur, please. I love to see just no shade to other swatchers or anything, but I do love spaces on Facebook or wherever where I feel like everybody should be able to participate. So any skill level, welcome. Please post all your shimmer love stuff if you're on Facebook and you're in that group. But that's what it's for, whether it's makeup, nail polish, what have you. It's a real relaxed group. We started up this idea last year where we wanted to bring back customs to Facebook groups and stuff. And we wanted to just kind of bring it back into Spotlight Makers, which is the whole purpose of why customs existed way back when for Facebook groups and things like that. So we are spotlighting makers. I'm continuing on. I know this year for my series, which I did have a whole series last year, but for this year, it's been kind of on and off. But again, if I can show you all new releases in addition to the Shimmah custom for the month, then, you know, more the merrier, right? More content for you all to see. But this month I have Cracked Polish is our August maker. Monique is like a powerhouse. Since she has launched her brand, I mean, I have just seen her hit the ground running and I love it. And the things that she produces, like her formulas, I've said it on, if you've watched my Little Box of Horrors videos, Hella Handmade Creations, Polish Pickup, you have seen that I've constantly complimented her formulas. They're not, you know, leaning one way or another. They're always, I can count on them. If I know I'm swatching a cracked polish, I know the formula itself is going to be reliant to what I know, which is a very smooth type of finish, very standard type of formula. That's not a bad thing. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just, it's smooth, easy to apply type of thing. Those of you who have been following the brand and you know what I'm talking about, they're just lovely in terms of formula and the packaging. It's very clean. The bottles are cute, all that good stuff. So we are going to check out the Shimmahs custom here in a moment. And I also have some nail care stuff to share with you all too. I'm going to go over my thoughts on that. But if you watch my Polish Pickup video, I mentioned that I had acrylics done for PBE. It was an awful experience. I mean, awful experience. I had a pedicure and then I had my nail, a whole set done for the show. And the pedicure was awful. I'm recording this a week after I went to the salon there. And my toes are still sore because they, instead of just like trimming around my cuticles and stuff, I think they decided that I needed to be slaughtered like little Vienna sausages for my toes. Not trying to get graphic here or anything, but I have little cuts on my cuticles. It's awful experience. And then my hands too. Turns out I'm also allergic to acrylic. I could add that to my list of things that make my skin angry. So my nails are in like dire need. They're just paper thin. It's terrible. It's just a matter of growing it out at this point. It is what it is. Learning experience for us all. So all that to say, this is not pity party. I do have some nail care stuff to show off from Cracked that Monique sent me. I'm very excited to review that. Honestly, right now, like anything nail care, like I'm down for. I need something. I don't think my regular stuff is going to cut it at this point. And I'm very open to trying whatever is going to just have my nails hold on while I grow it out. So before we do all of that stuff, let's take a look at the Cracked Polish's website. Cracked Polish itself, let me pull it up here. We're going to do this as traditionally as we have been on the times that I have done the Shimmahs episodes. I'm pulling it up here. Okay. So from what I know, Cracked Polish does keep inventory on their site. So you can go in and just purchase and you know, previous releases, all that fun stuff. You can, as I previously mentioned, find them on collabs as well. So Polish Pickup, Little Box of Horrors, Hella Handmade Creations. You can find Monique's polishes there. But you've also seen cracked polish on collabs and stuff with Ethereal Lacquer. I know she did one with Monarch Lacquer. She's done a Lurid Lacquer. Gorgeous polishes. But you can see just going through here, I just love how clean everything is. I like that. It's a very refined look, especially the caps and the bottles, everything. I'm a nerd. Like, I'm a collector when it comes to polish, like a true collector. I have been for a very long time. So I look for aesthetics like your boxes, your bottles. How does your lid feel in my hand when polishing? Is there a specific weight when I hold your bottle? That kind of thing. And I definitely get a clean vibe from this brand, which I really, really like. Very polished, if you will, pun intended. But going through here, we've got some bright colors to check out. Walk That Walk. I think this was her most recent collection, if I'm not mistaken. The full set looks like it's sold out here, but we've got a really pretty banana looking yellow. This fresh pedicure. I should have done my own pedicure. I'm so salty about that. That one looks really pretty. Peep Toe looks very pretty. Ready to Stumble looks pretty too. That one's sold out. We've got some beautiful shimmers here. There was the Ethereal and Cracked most recent collab. That was a gorgeous collab. Because of You looks so pretty. Ooh, that's lovely. Okay. That one's pretty. Oh yes. And then I totally forgot. Cracked also did Arcana with a collab with them. That was really pretty. I do not have information. I think the collabs are exclusive. So, don't hold me to that, but I think so. They're exclusive. And they might come back. Depends on the makers and their availability, all that good stuff. We've got something called the chopping block. I know these are, when they're discontinued, they're discontinued. So if you follow Cracked Polish on their Facebook group, I know Monique is very active in there, and they'll have discontinued polishes and they'll let you know what's on the chopping block. So let's check out the nail care stuff. Hear my thoughts on that. Let's check out the Shimmahs custom for August, and then I will set you all loose to go check out the website. So without further ado, let's dive right in. When the Stars Align is described as a royal blue with blue sparkles. As a blue lover myself, I consider myself a blue connoisseur. This is very much up my alley. Blue lovers, you have to get this custom. It is necessity. It is so glowy, pretty, and good. The formula is pretty standard in terms of how it applies. I'm not really feeling it lean, say like a jelly, crelly, anything like that. It's just a straight shimmer finish. And I chose to do 2 normal for me coats. We are taking it slow and steady here, and very satisfying just to see the slow buildup, and it is magnificent. This applied very smooth on the nail. It dried semi-gloss. I think any top coat works just fine. And introducing the Bare Necessities Quad. You can grab these on the site right now for a discount of $25 for all 4. It includes the Quick Dry Glossy Top Coat, Sticky Base Coat, Ridge Filler, and Neutralizer. And I wanted to show the Quick Dry Glossy Top Coat applied directly to the Shimmahs custom. And again, we're taking this nice and steady. When I am judging quick dry top coats, I'm looking for plumpness. I'm looking for dry time too. When I am swatching, I'm very picky with which top coat I use. It has to dry fast enough for me to move on. Otherwise, there's no way I would get through all the polishes that I do. And this one passed the test. It dried down enough by the time I was done photographing that I could peel up the latex layer to continue on with what I was doing with my work that night. So this is a true quick dry, in my opinion, if you're wanting my thoughts. It is decently plump. I would say that it's not quite a gel-like, but it's not like a standard one either. So kind of right there in the middle. It certainly gets my stamp of approval, and you can see all the beautiful shots here of when the stars align. This is so pretty. Again, thank you, Monique, for giving us this blue beauty. Now, continuing on with the necessities, this is the sticky base coat, this is the neutralizer, and this is the ridge filler. I do think that $25 for all 4 is an excellent deal while they launched the first of this month. I wanted to show you all these over my natural nails. I mentioned earlier that my natural nails are just so paper thin. They're a hot mess. And if there was ever a time for me to review a ridge filling base coat especially, it's now. So the pink is the ridge filler. The purple is the neutralizer, which those of you who have tried neutralizers in the past, they're always going to be purple. The purpose of that is to hide or potentially blur any yellowing. So if you have stained nails, the neutralizer is going to be for you. Ridge filler, of course, is if you have ridges like myself. And sticky base is for just helping to adhere polishes and helping with longevity. So you can see on the video here just how messed up my nails are. You can see all the ridges, especially the growth line there. It's awful. Now, my thoughts on the neutralizer. This is a very light type of base. Go in super thin, otherwise it will kind of run a little bit if you go into ham like what I did. Easy cleanup, that's not a problem. So use this one really thin as your base, and you can see it does have that nice milky purplish tint. I don't have staining, so it doesn't necessarily apply to me, but if you have orange or yellow nails on your nail bed, yeah, it'll absolutely work. Now the ridge filler really passes the test for my personal issue. Again, I can't really speak too much on the neutralizer as I don't have staining, but the ridge filler, I'm going to get up and close and personal here in just a moment. And you can see on my growth line there, compare that between the neutralizer, which is not a ridge filler. You can see that it just kind of hides quite a bit of those imperfections. So ridge filler absolutely is the one I personally would have to pick, because damn, my nails are just a mess right now. But I think this gives you a really good demonstration of that, especially you can see where the neutralizer is. I've got a lot of little scrapes too. It's terrible. I don't know what this woman did to my nails. Moving on to the sticky base coat. Sticky base coat is for longevity. It's not necessarily going to help you with staining. It's not really going to help you with ridge filling. So if you have just regular nails and you're not a problem child like myself, absolutely sticky base coat. This is going to help you get a longer lasting manicure. So you can see, I just wanted to show the formula and demonstrate it on my nail. Also, you can see what Elminster shredded my thumb, rough play. Anyways, it is a true clear base coat. So 10 out of 10 recommend these. I cannot rave about the ridge filler enough. I was pleasantly surprised that it hid my imperfections. You can find these and many more on Crack's website, launching August 1st. I will have all the official information on the side of my head here, so I don't say anything incorrect at this point. Again, I'm trying to be ahead of the game on my face recordings versus what my posting schedule is for the month. So check out Cracked Polish. Thank you so much, Monique, for doing this for us. You are an incredibly talented maker. I'm very excited. I look forward to all the good pretties that you are going to continue to give us for many, many more years to come. So check out my description box below if you want to check out Cracked Polish. I will link her there. I will link that Facebook group if you want to get in there and interact with Monique. She's super sweet. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.